How do you feel when one of your favorite skincare brands launch a haircare line? Excited? Skeptical? I personally felt very unsure as to what I was actually feeling when I saw The Ordinary launch a haircare line. On one hand, I trust The Ordinary when it comes to creating formulas that do the job it's supposed to. On the other, haircare, it's way more complicated than skincare. So I thought, why don't I try the haircare products from The Ordinary myself and find out how they fare for my hair and scalp. Hello, this is Diba. I love science, haircare and science of haircare, and today I'll be reviewing the Ordinary haircare range, how they suit my hair, which hair types they might be suitable for, and whether I'll recommend them or not. The first product is actually both for hair and body. The Ordinary Sulphate 4% Cleanser for body and hair. If you're wondering whether a product can both work as a shampoo and body wash, I'll explain in a minute. But first, let's look at what's in this product. The Ordinary Sulphate 4% Cleanser, as the name suggests, contains 4% sulfates. I personally have a huge objections with free from ingredients claims, but I know that a lot of you believe that sulfate is a harsh or harmful ingredient. So here's a little breakdown of this ingredient for you. Sulfate is one kind of surfactant. Surfactants are ingredients that you'll find in any cleanser, be it hair, body, or face, because their job is to cleanse our skin. Surfactant molecules have a head that attracts water and a tail that attracts oil. By doing this, it effectively gets rid of all the dirt, oil, and pollutants from our face and then washes off with water. Sulfates are just a category of surfactants like this. But then why do we see sulfate-free claims on products when they are necessary for cleaning our skin? Answer is lack of knowledge about ingredients and formulation. So some surfactants are more powerful than others. Very powerful surfactants can even wash off the necessary oil sebum that is actually helpful for our skin. Sulfates are such powerful surfactants, but sulfate is not a single surfactant. It's a category of surfactants, so each of them will behave a bit differently than others. Plus, you can also make a combination of different sulfates, and such combinations will also be different. For example, more gentle than a single surfactant. In a nutshell, whether a shampoo contains sulfate or not doesn't tell you anything about its efficacy or irritancy. As for the Ordinary 4% sulfate cleanser, it specifically contains SLS2. Which is not only a gentle sulfate, rather it's actually more gentle than many other non-sulfate surfactants too. Funny, right? Anyways, let's see how this shampoo performs on hair and scalp. Texture and formulation. The first thought that came to my mind when I used this shampoo was, it's too runny. I'm used to using a bit thicker texture in shampoos. It actually makes the application easy. But this one, a bit too hard to apply, as some of the shampoo was slipping through my hand before I even got to my hair. It doesn't lather much either. Although whether a shampoo foams well or not has nothing to do with its cleansing ability. I personally prefer shampoos that create a lot of foam. True to the Ordinary's no-frills approach, this shampoo has virtually no scent, which is preferable for sensitive skin. My experience. I have been dealing with build-ups and scaly scalp ever since I moved to the UK. The water didn't help much either because it contained minerals that was contributing to the build-up problem. So I've been constantly trying out clarifying shampoos. And this Ordinary 4% sulfate shampoo really helped my scalp. I felt my scalp healthier, cleaner, and refreshed just after one use. This is a great clarifying shampoo in my opinion. I do want to remind you though, it probably won't be wise to use it every day for most people as it is a bit powerful shampoo. But once a week for thorough cleansing, great option. As a body cleanser. So, as I mentioned earlier, all cleansers contain surfactants. And usually shampoo and body washes contain higher percentage of surfactants than face washes. So that's why, depending on formulation, a shampoo can work as a body wash and vice versa. That being said, I don't think this shampoo is a good body wash for dry skin. Because my skin felt quite dry after using it, so don't really recommend using it on dry skin. Moving on to Behentrimonium Chloride 2% Conditioner. Now, I cannot stress enough how important a hair conditioner is, especially if you're using a clarifying shampoo like the one I just discussed. Please follow through a conditioner. Behentrimonium Chloride 2% Conditioner contains Behentrimonium Chloride, which is, fun fact, a surfactant. But this is a cationic surfactant, which actually works as a conditioner. Texture and application. This has a unique thick gel lotion texture, unlike traditional conditioner. It glides on easily and can be massaged into hair without weighing it down later. It felt very lightweight yet moisturizing. Normally, my dry ends require extra conditioning, but this formula left my hair feeling soft and smooth after using it. My hair was air dried with noticeably less frizz and fewer flyaways. Here's my hair without any blow drying or styling. I just dried my hair with a hair dryer in a cold setting mode. My hair was very easy to comb through without snagging. Now, I won't say this is the best conditioner I ever used in my life, but I do think that it can be a pretty good affordable option, especially for thin hair types, which gets easily weighed down with heavier conditioners. Overall, the Ordinary's Haircare launch performed better than I initially expected. For affordable price, both of these products delivered on par with or better than my other pricier regular products. I highly recommend giving them a try, especially if you have color-treated hair or dry hair that needs gentle yet effective cleansing with lightweight conditioning. I can't wait to see what other hair treatments The Ordinary adds to its clinical lineup. This was all from me today. Besides, if you have any more questions, let me know in the comment section below. And remember, healthy hair starts from within. So take care for yourself, wash, condition and protect. See you next time. Till then, take care for yourself. This is Diba signing off today from Diba's Quest.